So, hello there everyone, and welcome. It is Aniran here once again, and today it is time for yet another one of these trailer breakdown / FIFA 18 news videos. You guys really seem to like the last one about the quick dynamic substitutes, or substitutions even, so today I'm going to be bringing you more of a gameplay based one. This stuff technically was released by EA about 2 days before the stuff that I talked to you about last time, but again, none of it was ever uploaded to YouTube, it was only ever put on Twitter, so I know a lot of you guys will have missed it, unless you're probably, subscribed to the likes of Matt HD Gamer who bring you this news on a regular basis, but you guys are career mode guys, you might not be subscribed to the Ultimate Team dudes, so I'm bringing you some juicy goodness, some gameplay goodness on a career mode level, so I hope you go on to enjoy this. There's some cool stuff actually in this one, I'm not going to lie to you, that will hopefully improve the actual footballing ability of people in this game, and it won't just be exploits, and it'll actually be nice passing play, beautiful play like we were meant to see in FIFA 16 but never got. Anyway, that's beyond the point. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the new dribbling system that is on the game, and also the team styles that EA have plugged for this game, which basically means that certain teams play in certain ways, and those certain ways are amplified much more heavily in comparison to previous games. So teams that play on the counter-attack will play very counter-attacking rather than slightly counter-attacking, as you may have noticed in previous FIFAs. If you're going to enjoy this video, then slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, going over trailers, breaking them down, and bringing you some more FIFA 18 news as it is broken, then make sure to let me know in the comment section and I will do that for you. Alright, cool. So here is the first of the trailers. This is the dribbling one, the real player motion tech. Now, from this, obviously the first thing realistically is that all the players move in slightly different ways. That's fair enough, they do, players do run differently in real life. So Raheem Sterling, his paces are a lot shorter than Cristiano Ronaldo's, they run in different styles. You can see Raheem Sterling doing some very tight, close, controlled dribbling there. I'm going to be talking over this trailer mostly because there's not too many talking points, but this is an interesting one. This new sort of dribbling technique where you would push the ball one way and run past the defender in the opposite direction, being exhibited by Antoine Griezmann here, has been re-added to the game. This was such a cool move when you got it right back on, I think it was like FIFA 12 or FIFA 13. Thankfully they've brought that in. I don't really know why. Here you can also see explosive player movements as well, so Thomas Muller sort of just blasting past the defender, which, I mean, I'm not going to lie, you could sort of do that anyway. If you held LT and RT and then sort of, I don't know, moved the right stick, you could probably do that anyway, but I mean, I suppose it's a little bit more, present, a little bit more noticeable maybe in this game with the dribbling technique. But the main thing really from that one is, honestly, it's a cool trailer, and it's obviously going to be a new feature, it's something that you need to know about, but in terms of, I hope they didn't prioritise this too much, because it's not added a huge amount. The main thing for me is literally you can do that move, where you can go one way of it, because it was, honestly, back in the day, when you got that right and scored like a cool skill compilation goal back on FIFA 13, that was the one. That was so sick, so I'm glad they brought that back. I don't know why it went in the first place, but they brought that back. Basically, the main things from that as well, players move in different ways. Cristiano Ronaldo will move differently to Raheem Sterling, who'll run in a different way to Ian Robben, so I guess it's more sort of personalised in that sense, which is quite good. I like that, that's quite good. As well, you've got the bursting past the players, a little bit easier, that's cool. I like that, that tends to happen a lot in real life, so that makes a lot of sense. And overall, dribbling has just had a bit of an overhaul and a little bit of a refinement, which I think is good. I think that's quite good, and it seems as if you can dribble in tight spaces as well, because I noticed on, especially when you were playing against the AI offline on career mode, it's actually very difficult to dribble past, well, you can't. You just simply can't dribble past players unless you use a skill move, out of my sort of experience. So I hope that changes, and I hope dribbling is a bit more of a key point now, or a key factor in the game moving forward. And with that, it is now time for the second of the trailers to do with team styles and positioning. So we're looking at positioning first, and one of the styles, I guess, is to aim for the target man. In this instance, we're using Manchester United. Romelu Lukaku is the target man. He will knock the ball down into that shaded area marked as space for Marcus Rashford. Basically, it's hinting at the fact that there's more AI intelligence when it comes to moving forward. So players will act like they are meant to be. So Romelu Lukaku is meant to be a target man. He won't be running in behind. He will be acting as a target man and knocking the ball down into space, which is very cool. We've got another one here to do with anticipated through balls. I mean, it's simple run making realistically on FIFA 17. You'd see it a lot more often, but I'm guessing, well, you'd see it quite often, but I'm guessing you're going to see it a lot more often here on FIFA 18. Interesting type of pass as well that you're going to see in a moment. It's a bit more of a reverse pass, so hopefully that would indicate that passing is a little bit more intelligent, because it's really hard to play clever balls on FIFA 17, because more often than not the game passes to the wrong player because the player doesn't have the vision to do what you want them to do. Wide play here, again, pretty simple, to do with the new crossing system I suppose as well, playing it towards the back stick. I guess the runs made by the players in the box or in the area to try and convert the header or the cross are a little bit more intelligent in getting there. This is one that I really like though, double give and go. The amount of times you see this in real life and the amount of times you want to try it on the game as well, and because you can only do a 1-2 with literally 2 players rather than a double give and go, the second player wouldn't make the run, so it would end up breaking down, whereas this time you can actually get the guy continuing to make his run despite passing it to a different player. If that makes some sort of sense, it just looks really cool. It's a really nice type of passing play as well, so I'm glad they've introduced that into the game. You can see here now that we're looking more at defensive team styles as well. Harassing there, that was İlkay Gündoğan winning the ball up high up the pitch due to high pressing. Honestly, I'm not really sure what this one means, if I'm honest. I think that was someone running down. I think it was that Cuadrado running down the line for about 7 years. I don't know. I don't see how that's cool. To be honest with you, I really hope that's not a thing in real life in the game too often. But there we go. Cool celebration as well at the end. Again, nothing to do with the trailer particularly, but it's nice to see players doing like little group or duo celebrations. Obviously, we saw Dele Alli and Harry Kane doing celebrations in real life with their cool handshakes or whatever, and that was Antoine Griezmann and Kevin Gamero for Atletico Madrid doing a similar thing. So hopefully that's a new type of celebration that you can get on FIFA 18 as well. I've done this again, where the thing that the trailer's actually about, I haven't focused on that, and I focused on something completely normal that it wasn't meant to be focused on at all. But there we go, the cool celebration at the end. Team styles and team play is slightly different. It does look quite cool. I do like the different types of passing. Dribbling wise, you know, in terms of, I'm just going to do a quick summary now. Dribbling wise, really the only cool thing that's really noticeable is that cool move where you go one side of the player and the ball goes the other side of the player. I think that's just quite a nice skill to pull off, so I'm glad that's back in the game. In terms of the team play, it is nice to see that there might be a bit more AI intelligence when it comes to players acting like they are built to be, so players will run in behind, certain teams will counter-attack a lot more. You know, Romelu Lukaku will actually act as a target man without you necessarily having to install the instructions into him, so that's quite nice. The passing and movement seems a little bit better as well, a little bit more fluid, so hopefully we'll see some nice, beautiful goals in FIFA 18 rather than people just crossing it in and, you know, headers and scrappy goals and whatever. So I feel like there's a bit more scope to actually play the game in a beautiful manner rather than just exploiting. But we say that every year and it goes down the pan within 3 weeks, so hopefully that doesn't occur. But there you go, those are 2 of the recent trailers that EA dropped on Twitter. Finally, they're now here on YouTube in the shape of a trailer breakdown. I hope you've enjoyed this video though. If you have, then make sure to slap a like on it and subscribe if you are new to the channel. You can follow me on Twitter as well. My handle is on the screen. It is @theofficialfng, and links to it are in the description. Let me know what you thought of this in the comment section below, and also let me know if you want to see more videos like this in the future. But it has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Come to the bank looking like gold medalist with Kurt Angle boots on. And I don't wear the boot on, but they got normal shoes on. Get the like, yo, with the shoe from. Get them to the young Uncle Jar. I ain't got a flex on no one, I'm the original Don. Come to the bank looking like gold medalist with Kurt Angle boots on. And I don't